to the deepest secrets of different bills. At Uncle Demi, you need it, I got it listed, yeah. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it, yeah. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a lot of threat. You keep the medals cause the right one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface, still they try to drag my name in dirt. They try to bring me down, see me winning, you ain't like.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you. All right, now listen, let's hop into this video. Today we have the one, the only, the great Earvin Magic Johnson, by far, head over heels, the greatest point guard to ever play this game. And I think it's really good to try to give you an understanding of how it's so difficult to make a 6'9" point guard. So again, you're gonna have to work with me here. And he's also the only person on the game that's called an all-around threat. If you look in the top right corner, an all-around threat, he's the only person. And literally, Magic Johnson could do everything, especially in the tail end of his career, believe it or not. So in the beginning of his career, he was more of a post scorer, like back to the basket, just paint mash, you know, drove to the basket, a lot of fast breaks and that type of deal. But later in his career, he did develop a better three-point shot. Actually, when he took his hiatus, obviously we all know about the HIV, so he was gone for like 3 or 4 years, right? And then he came back. When he came back, he really was able to shoot it really well. Actually, let's go into here. Let's see. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go to his attributes. So as you see right here, man, standing dunks only 60, driving dunks at 75. He wasn't known for being explosive. Close shot 95. Now look at this though. Mid-range 90, three-point shot 84. Again, Magic Johnson actually was not a great shooter, okay? But he became a great shooter, like I said, the back end of his career. But the majority of his career, if I can go to the attributes, you're gonna see. Let's just start from the beginning. Look at this. Look at his shots. And this is what I'm saying. 22%, 17%, three-point shot, 20%. 0%. He literally didn't even shoot a three-point shot that game, or maybe he didn't hit one, right? 20%, 18%, 23%, 20%. So as you can see, he wasn't a shooter. Remember I said, in the beginning of his career, he was more just going to the basket, hook shots, post moves. Like he was basically a center at the point guard position. He shot 19% here. But then check this out, from 89, 90, 91, and then remember, he took that hiatus for 4 years and came back. This is when he started shooting, and I'm thinking this is what the build that they're looking at for him. He did lose a step in other areas, but this is where he shot a little bit better. And again, so what I'm having a difficulty is that trying to figure out what version of Magic Johnson we can make. And believe it or not, the version of Magic Johnson we're going to be able to make is more of the young Magic Johnson, the one that wasn't really a shooter. But then I'm going to make you 2 versions. I'm going to make another version that's a little bit better. So again, let's continue these attributes. Post hook, remember I say 98 post hook. He was a great, he's probably, to me, he's probably one of the greatest post players, guards in the league. Him, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, those are the guys that come to mind when you talk about great post scorers. His post control was a 90. Ball handle 92 and pass accuracy 99. Pass accuracy 99, I will give him that. Ball handle 92, you got to be kidding me, right? Now, if you're talking about ball handle 92 of like not turning the ball over, that's one thing, but we know as 2K players, we think 92, we're thinking like, shoot, like Allen Iverson, like, is he dribbling like that? No. Magic was one, again, he played in the 70s and the 80s, so he brought the ball down. He always had his back to the basket when he was driving. Like, so you know how now when guards dribble up and they're facing, they're driving all down the court, Magic actually turned his back to his defender and dribbled up the court like that. That's how he dribbled, again, because that was just a style for him, especially he was so tall. Speed with ball 93, I would give him that. And then again, defensively, a lot of people don't understand he was a good defensive player. Interior defense 85 and 86 perimeter, 75 steal, 80 block, 80 offensive and rebound, and 84 defensive rebound. And then if you go look at the badges, again, you're going to see some really good post scoring moves here for this his finishing. And then of course, you know, he wasn't much of a great shooter, so you're not going to see a lot of shooting badges here. But then the playmaking, you're going to get a lot of Hall of Fame. This is actually the most Hall of Fame badges you're going to get on a guard. So again, like this is really crazy for that. And he had ankle breaker, I understand that portion. And then defensively, you see he has chase down hustler and that type of deal. So again, he's 6'9", 220 pounds. He's an all-around threat. So now let's head over to the My Player Builder and make the one, the only, the great Magic Johnson, okay? All right, my nephews and nieces, so this version of Magic Johnson is going to give you the shades of Magic Johnson at the top. So these are for all my nephews and nieces that love to see that shades of Magic Johnson at the top. or the shades of a player at the top, this one would give you that one, okay? So let's go through it. Of course, he's point guard. We got to go right-handed as Magic. He was number 32. The pie chart that we're going to use is going to be the defense and the playmaking pie chart to be able to symbolize the, the defense that he played and the playmaking he played. And then what we're going to do is go with the balance because he did have a 74 strength. And then what we're going to do is this. We're going to max out the close shot, the driving layup, the driving dunk, and then that post hook, okay? That's it right there. Okay, then we're just gonna go on our free throw. We're gonna go 72 on the free throw, and then we're gonna max out that post fade. Okay, that's it right there. Then we're gonna go 86 on the pass accuracy. We're gonna go 88 on the ball handle, and then we're gonna go 58 on the post control to get us right at 23. Then we're gonna go 52, so don't go 53, go 52 on interior defense. And then you want to max out your perimeter and your lateral quickness. You want to skip the steal and the block, and you want to max out the offensive and defensive rebounding, right? So what you see here is 11, 1, 23, and 13. Do not get deterred because you cannot shoot. You do have post hooks, you do have post fade, you do have post control. You got to look at this build as a ISO dribbling, literally ISO dribbling, transition making point guard. This build is actually really good. If you think back to 2K20, I made a build just like this. I was a beast on the ones court. On the 1v1, I was a demon on a 2v2 court because I always had centers guarding me and I would cook them. And the thing is that you do not have to necessarily be able to shoot if you are post scorer. Magic Johnson was that, like I said. So body type, you do want to go define. You want to get up to 6'8", of course. So you want to go 6'8", and then you want to get your weight to 211, all right? And then you want to go ahead and get your wingspan to 88. Don't max it all the way out because if you go one more up, you do not get the pro dribble animations. We do want to get that ball handle to have a 75 so you can get pro dribble animations. All right. Now, we do know that you do get a +8 to your physicals, a +4 from 95, 99, and then of course you get the other +4 by either getting the gym rat badge or by going to the Gator facility and getting the +4 on the workout. So you have an 86 speed. You're having 84 acceleration, you're having 84 vert, and then you also have a really good 71 strength. Again, that's just OP. And then you get the +4 to your finishing, shooting, playmaking, defense, and rebound. And here you're gonna get a 90 close shot, a 78 driving layup, an 83 driving dunk, and you also have a 71 post hook, which is really good. You get a 75 free throw, and then you also have that 71 post fade. Again, that's gonna be good too, working in the post. You get the 83 pass accuracy, the 75 ball handle, which is big, again, for the pro dribble animations. And then you get that 73 post control. So again, you got all the post fade, the post hook, and the post control, and you got pro dribble animations. And defensively, you're good too, man. You're gonna have a 69 interior, you're gonna have an 80 perimeter and lateral quickness. You're also gonna have an 82 offensive rebound and an 88 defensive rebound. So again, grab the rebound. Remember, you do want to have this build at center. This is like Magic Johnson when he was a rookie and he won the freaking NBA championship when Kareem Abdul-Jabbar went down and he started at center and he had a triple-double, right? I mean, like, this is what you want. Have him, he's 6'8", have him at center and make him be the primary ball handler and then have two other spot-up lockdowns for your team. This lineup will be toxic, all right? And then here you have some choices. Now, if you want to go really, really crazy, get this the slashing takeover, yes, because I like to get your contact dunks. Was Magic Johnson a contact dunker? No, right? But I'll give you the contact dunks. But if you want to kind of stay true to form, you can go with the playmaking takeover, right? But here you have it, my nephews and nieces. We have shades of Magic Johnson at the top, and of course you have pass first point, okay? So now, due to time constraints, we ain't going over the second build. Let's just head over, I mean, we're not going over the badges. Let's just head over to the second build right now. All right, my nephews and nieces, so now we're looking at the second version of Magic Johnson, and this version, again, is gonna be more of the version that is more conducive to the park, right? Meaning like, or like more of the meta type of a build that you'll see in the park, and of course, this one's gonna be able to shoot. So you do wanna go point guard still, obviously right-handed 32 for Magic, and you still, this time, you wanna go with the pure playmaking pie chart, all right? You wanna go pure playmaking pie chart with this one, and then this one, of course, you want to go pure speed. Remember, we're trying to go more meta with this. And then we're going to max out just a driving layup and that driving dunk. And then to add the shooting, get that prime, like the prime Magic Johnson, the Magic Johnson that wasn't telling of his career that could shoot. We're going here. Then you want to go 92 on the pass accuracy. Do not max your pass accuracy all the way out. Max out that ball handle. And then you want to go ahead and go on your 39 on your interior defense. Then you want to max out your perimeter, your lateral quickness, your steals, your blocks, your offensive rebound, and your defensive rebound. So what you get this time is 1, 12, 28, and 10. And the good thing about this one is that, yeah, you only have Hall of Fame playmaking here, but you're gonna be able to shoot with this build. and you're gonna have the 10 defensive badges here, and you're still gonna be 6'8". So let's do that real quick. You wanna get your body type to build. Then you wanna go 6'8" again. And this time you obviously wanna go down to 190 to get as low as you can with your weight. And then this time you also wanna max your wingspan all the way out. So some things that step out, obviously, let's look at the physicals, the +8. This time you have a 94 speed, you have a 91 acceleration, and you have a 73 vert. The only downside about this build is that if you really want to be like a really crazy, cheesy type, you don't have no post moves here, right? No post hook, no post fade, no post control, none of that. Like, you're just going to be a tall Magic Johnson build that can shoot from, obviously, from the perimeter. You will be able to get pro dribble animations here, so let's just talk about it. You get a 76 driving dunk, you get an 83 driving layup, you get a 76 mid-range shot and a 73 ball. So remember, you have 12 shooting badges, so that'll be really good. And then on your playmaking, you have an 84 pass accuracy and 81 ball handle. So now you get the elite dribble packages. So now you're at 80, so you better get the elite dribble packages. With a 94 speed, you will be able to momentum dribble with this build also. This build is a little less on the defensive side. You're only going to have a 73 perimeter lateral quickness. You will have a 72 steal, a 75 block, a 72 offensive rebound, and an 82 defensive. So it's not like it's that bad. It's just a little bit different with this build. This build will be played a little bit different, obviously, right? The first build I really like, okay? So don't get twisted. I love the first build more because even though I can't shoot, I just know like how much fun it will be to be a mismatched demon when you have like a little guard in you. You can post him up. If it's a center, he's gonna come out and play you because he thinks you'll pass first point. He's not gonna know that you can't really shoot it. You can just dribble right by him, or you can dish it, pass it out. Be a really fun build, and also if he was able to have him at the point guard and wreck and stuff with the first build. This build right here is still gonna be more your meta type build, so it will be able to ISO cook up and do a lot of damage, so it's really your preference. You do have, this time, you have playmaking, slashing, and shot creating takeover. You don't have lock take like the other one did. But again, if you want to stay meta with this, I would recommend going with the slashing takeover, just because, again, that slashing is the best takeover you can get. You still get the pass first point name. Obviously not get the shades of Magic Johnson with this one, but there you have it, my nephews and nieces. These are the two versions of Magic Johnson that I really think that'd be really good. Let me know in the comment section which one you think is the best version. And also, if you think I should make any changes or did anything differently, I'm definitely open to seeing that. But as usual, this is your favorite old head Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon with the banger. You know, when I say I'm back soon with the banger, you know exactly what day I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.